Hello, people of YouTube, people of internet, people of the world. It is me, the Classic Juan, coming to you from my ever-growing gaming museum and streaming studio. What is up, everybody? How is it going? Today, we're going to be streaming some Viewtiful Joe. You guys voted, and I will deliver. So I'm going to actually turn this on for you because I've never actually seen the intro to this game or anything like that. So I just kind of want to watch it with you guys. And see if anything cool happens, because I know it's a Capcom game and I just love Capcom intros usually. So we're just going to intro the game and watch it, and then we'll get to the rest of the stream. Because GameCube. Yep, Capcom. Love Capcom. Whoop-a! That's what's up. Team Viewtiful.
The shadow moved ominously across the land, dyeing the sky with blood and pounding the earth. Those who still have faith in justice and honor, valor and goodness call out his name. The ultimate superhero. The only one who can save the world from extinction. If he can't do it, no one can.
Oh, me?
Boom. There's the intro. Intro! Alright. Let me know if the volume is off or if there's an issue with something being too loud.
Viewtiful Joe.
Or not loud enough. You let me know. You be the judge. Alright, so I'm just going to click new game. Actually, let's look at the options real quick. I don't know what we're going to configure, but we're going to look. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Okay, rumble is on, stereo is on. Let's see. Mach speed, slow, skip, punch, kick, jump, zoom, start, move. Okay, I'm cool with that. Convert. Exit. Alrighty. So today I'm actually still drinking beer. That's what we do here at the Beer Dead Gamers. And ooh, that's cool. Is a kid's one. Look funny. Children. Adults. Alright, so yesterday, Gabriel, Jack of all Gabes yesterday for you guys, was drinking a real ale beer, that had a really crazy name. It was a Berliner Weizen, from Real Ale Brewing Company, which was an old school, beer type, sour, due to lactic acid, bacteria, and that kind of good stuff, which is a variant of a wheat beer or a white beer. And so of which there's two kinds. There's the white beer, and then there's the like a Hefeweizen style. And so we're going to drink the white beer variety today. That is not the Hefeweizen style of this kind of beer. And that beer is called 874. 874. It's by the Barrow Brewing Company in Salado, Texas. It's called the 784 because that's how many people voted for this brewing company to actually be able to establish itself in Salado. And so they were kind of paying tribute to the people who said yay and allowed them to do their thing. And we appreciate you 874 people who said yay. So now we get to drink this beer. I've actually never had this beer before. So just from the can, it looks pretty cool. I like the style. It's kind of a classic throwback vintage style. It kind of looks like one of those old school radios. 17 IBUs, 5.4 alcohol by volume, Belgian style white ale, like we mentioned earlier, out of Texas, like we said, Barrow Brewing Company in Salado, Texas. So let's pour it. Let's take a look at it and see what we're dealing with here today. We got our trusty glass. go. I always feel like the head is difficult to judge in the glass because these glasses have a tendency of retaining the foam really well. Good color, nice and light. Definitely a lighter beer. But as I've learned, the color has nothing to do with the flavor. So you can't say robustness of flavor or anything like that by the coloration. And wiping it, and you can tell that you got a good cloudiness to it. It's probably not a filtered beer, which I'm always a fan of. Typically when you get an unfiltered beer like that, the brewer wants the yeast flavor to come through. And so the yeast is going to play an important part in this beer's flavor profile. We don't want to over pour it like we did last time and make a mess. So there we go. It's got a citrusy flavor to it. Hey, buddy, what's up? Memorandum, how are you, sir? I'm just here about to play some Viewtiful Joe, drinking 784 from the Barrow Brewing Company out of Salado, Texas. Oh, that's terrible lighting. Cover that. Cover the light. There we go. All right. This is what it looked like poured. Nice cloudiness to it. Kind of smells like a Hefeweizen. Malt flavor is really heavy on this beer. It's got a good malty flavor to it. Definitely has some citrus mixed in there. The yeast kind of reminds me of like a Hefeweizen style beer. It's definitely very refreshing, but also very creamy, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of like this, like when you drink in the head and the beer together, you kind of get this creamy texture to it, almost like a like I guess like a float, like a ice cream float or a root beer float. Obviously, it tastes nothing like root beer, but the texture is very similar. I would drink this outside in the sun by the pool, for sure. All right, so that's our beer. If you guys got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I do enjoy beer, and I'm trying to educate myself as much as I can about beer. So it's a constant learning. So let's play this game, Viewtiful Joe. I don't have any walkthroughs pulled up, secrets or whatever. This is my first time ever playing Viewtiful Joe. It's a game that I always wanted but never was able to purchase. Excuse me. They had a special at a local game shop for Father's Day. It was a buy one game, get another one for free. I bought this one and I got God of War for free. Black label, so $10, 2 games, couldn't go wrong there. Especially with, hey, it's Mr. Senor. What is up, Senor? And so got Viewtiful Joe, game that I always wanted. Probably have to buy Viewtiful Joe too, but we'll see what happens. All right, Viewtiful Joe. Here we go, adult. We're doing this thing. We're doing this thing. So I want to listen to follow along.
Captain Blue fights with every ounce of his being. He fights against the dark forces of evil for what is right. This is all that Blue has ever wanted, to do the right thing.
Come on, Blue! You have to save the world! We can't do it without you!
Joe, is this your idea of a date movie? I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby. Joe, honey, oh, why don't you show me some off-screen action?
Whoa, Sylvia! Cut it out. I said cut it out. They don't show these old movies all the time, you know. I've been looking forward to this forever.
Well, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, too. We haven't been out on a date in
Don't ruin
forever.
your chances, bro.
Hey, stop that. This is the best part.
The dark side prevails. Now you've seen just how flimsy your sense of justice is, Captain Blue. Now I lose. The world is mine.
Go away.
Come on.
And thus, Captain Blue was brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever be the same.
Oh, man. I missed the most important part.
Sometimes the lady friends just ruin everything.
Hey, I've seen this scene before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere.
The girl is mine and shall serve as the object of my revenge.
Wow, that was unreal. What the heck?
Ah! Hey! What's going on? Let go of me! Joe, do something!
Well, what's happening?
First games are really high in game is really seen in like Legend of
It's
Zelda 1,000 Years.
Six Machine. Hey!
So we can thank Pepper Rapper the Rapper for all these cool comic book looking styles, like comic drawing.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue. I am no longer able to fight because I have been defeated. You must take my place as the new action hero.
That voice, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone. I beg of you to take up the torch of justice, young movie lover. Now go. The world is in danger. Your lady friend is waiting for you.
Lady friend is waiting. I'm glad I'm not the only one that calls that the lady friend.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. Toe.
This dude's just like acrobatic and fit all of a sudden. Like I'm pretty sure if like Memorandum got one of these things, he wouldn't be able to do front flips.
Take five.
Accidentally, like, get out of this photo. Not bad.
Just go for it! Yummy!
Yummy!
Finish! Just go for it!
Yummy! Yummy!
My young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero. I'll show you how to be a real hero. Come and get me!
Just go for it!
Come on, my friend. Come on, my friend.
Can't touch me! Can't touch me!
Come on, my friend.
Can't touch me!
Nice try.
Finished!
I find this one like 5 times.
Your hero-ness has awakened. Now the Vwatch is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the Vwatch starts to glow, say the word Henshin!
Henshin and go-go, baby! You want some? Well, come and get it.
Oh yeah.
Go, baby! Yummy! Yummy!
Just go for
Let's see. So I think the mic audio is being super drowned out by the game audio. It's possible, or I'm speaking too softly. How does it sound now that I have paused the game? I'll make an adjustment as well. Let me know once I turn it back on. There you go. You tell me. It may just be getting drowned out by the game audio because it is fairly loud. I had it set to the PlayStation, which I think was very different. but I'm doing it. Damn it. Yeah, you are so soft. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Turn this down. How's that sound now? Is that better? Worse? Same? What you think? You tell me. Burger? Burger? Damn it! Better, but bring back some game audio. Man, I just can't win with you. How's that? He has arrived! I'm aware of how to deal with a computer. How is up? Jack of all games. Welcome to the show. I'm currently being beautiful. Finished. Mr. Senor was just trying to help me with my audio situation. Apparently it's not working out. I'm gonna try the DJ headphone style and see if that works better. Oh shoot. Why are they not getting injured? Nope, can't go the other way. Because I knew memorandum was probably gonna ask. Gooey.
Take 5.
Alright. You're like, now your voice is annoying. Alright. How's that? Oh, I didn't know, no.
Just go for it!
Cut!
What? What system was this on
Ready?
originally? It is for
Action.
the GameCube, which is what I'm currently playing it on. Good stuff. This is for the Nintendo GameCube. I'm playing it on the Nintendo GameCube. I was using my purple.
Take 5.
See, they're like the putties from the Power Rangers. Cool
Just
stuff.
go for it!
Man, this guy's fast and difficult to dodge. He's not going fast for me.
Cut!
Maybe I just shouldn't kick that.
Ready? Action!
This doesn't matter.
Just go for it!
You got me, bro. A present! Clearly a turkey there.
Take 5.
Take 5. We're gonna drink some more beer. Delicious, delicious beer. GameCube box, just for you, Jack of all games.
Just go for it!
Head to the go-go, baby!
I can double jump. Full time.
Yummy!
We'll figure them out.
Yummy! Just go for it!
I did awesome at the beginning. Not so good now. Beautiful Joe. I'm kind of enjoying this game. I don't know what's happening This game is definitely provides some luck.
Head to the go-go, baby!
Just go for it!
Oh, that's the beginning. Couldn't even get past the first level.
Yummy! Yummy! Can't touch me!
Take 5.
Slap machine gun.
Just go for it!
Messed up, bro. Oh, the beautiful son of a... Popular now. Like... All the texts. Everything. Come on, burger. Victory, victory. I got it.
Take 5.
Isn't bad. I lost all my lives with that dude with the guns. So that was rough. Alright, now I know how to dispatch this guy. This fool.
Just go for
sorry guys, I'm not talking very much. I'm just really enjoying playing this game. I've been playing my entire life and I've always having fun.
Yummy!
Yummy!
Finish! Just go for it!
Yummy!
That's the way to do it without getting injured. Thanks for helping me out with that, guys. I feel like it's
Just go for it!
Yummy! Yummy! Touch me! Yummy!
Yeah. Awesome. Boss time.
Just go for it!
Cut!
Damn it.
Ready?
Putting in some
Action.
work.
Go for it!
Cut!
This is really difficult.
Ready? Action.
It's gotta be an easier way. To beat this godforsaken thing that I'm just not catching because my brain is not ready for this anymore. Cut! I've got to be missing something. Alright, I'm going to call it because that's just ridiculous. And yeah, that is a rough game. That's going to be entertaining though. I'm sure the kids version may be a little bit easier. I guess that's what adult and kid means. I'm not 100% certain, but that is an interesting game. I'm actually very excited to play through the whole thing. So what's going to be happening over the course of the next coming weeks is I'm actually not going to be starting on Resident Evil just yet. What I want to do is on Friday, Classic Game Fest will be releasing their schedule for the tournament, and so you won't get any more Viewtiful Joe, maybe randomly, sporadically throughout the coming years. But what we will be doing is training for the tournament, some of the tournaments that will be coming up for Classic Game Fest at the end of the month. And so that's kind of what I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of weeks. I don't want to start the Resident Evil 2 and then kind of splice it with the training for the tournaments and then come back to it. I'd rather just start it and see it through. So that's what we're going to do. So probably the beginning of August is when we'll get Resident Evil 2. And then from August to the end of December, we'll be getting Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica. We'll be getting all those. So hopefully I have time to squeeze them all into the end of the year there. But that'll be fun and entertaining, I think, for everybody. So yeah, that's the plan. So remember, you can catch Jack of All Gabes Monday, 8:30. You catch me Tuesdays at 9. And then Mr. Senor, I think, is committing to the Wednesday or Friday. I'm not 100% certain. He's been doing a lot of work on his stream setup and room. And so you'll hopefully be getting a really cool kind of situation once he gets back. Wednesdays. So catch him tomorrow. He'll be streaming. I think he's sticking with the Castlevania situation, and I think his streams are at 8:30. Correct me. But Mr. Senor will be giving you all of that awesome stuff. So we're excited to have Mr. Senor back after he had to do some housework, I guess. Yeah, 8. So 8. So Mr. Senor tomorrow at 8. So yeah. And hopefully we'll be getting some guest streamers here later in the year. So just kind of stick with us, guys. We're growing. We're getting bigger. We're doing our best. So glad to have you guys coming by. If you guys have any questions about the beer, please leave it in the comments below. Questions about the game, whatever. Leave it in the comments below. Chat with us while we're on. And yeah, so catch me next Tuesday when we start our tournament streaming for Classic Game Fest. And until then, you guys know what to do, and that is to keep it classic.